Right.
And I like to do that like once a year or twice a year. Because after I do them, I feel good mentally. Like I don't. And so he had said he could get some. Easy peasy, no problem.
Mhm.
Just bash at me, I'm on my way, and then we'll meet up later. No, I got ripped off.
Mm.
And that pisses me off. I'm still stewing on it. I didn't block him or nothing because I'm like thinking on it still. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna get my fucking shit back one way or another. And how do I go about this? And, so like, but he keeps like texting me like, if you like tonight, I'm gonna try to go to the city tonight. Da da da. I said, okay, drive safe, safe travels.
Mhm.
Cause like it's him saying like he's gonna go get whatever food or whatever. And then he texts me and says, well, if you want to take me, you can. And I'm like, no, I can't afford to take you to the city to get this shit that's probably not gonna happen. Because I spent all my extra money on giving you fucking money. Right? Like, I don't even have the money to take you to the city to get the shit that you owe me. Because I gave you my money.
Mhm.
And you trying to give you no more money for you to just continue to rip me off. Like, send me some cash, send me some money on cash after I get gas, and we can go to the city and get your stuff. No, bitch.
Team Deathmatch starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is what we trained for. Get the most kills to bring home the win.
Power weapon inbound.
We never do that. Literally, but you are doing that.
We pulled into the lead.
I don't know what you mean about you wouldn't do that. And don't think because I'm fucking nice that I'm a dumbass.
New power weapon in the arena.
Like, you're not gonna, like, obviously I was a dumbass for even in the first place. But then I'm not gonna continue to be a dumbass once you, like, insulted me.
Right.
Anyways,
All right. Well,
I got ripped off.
We've fallen behind. Let's turn this around.
can I call you whenever I'm done playing the game, babe?
Yeah, do your thing. I gotta go in and do my thing.
What are you gonna do?
Nice one.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Have fun and think about me.
Guardian Angel. Heating up. Avenger. Double kill.
You should have seen it.
What did you squirt all over the bed?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did, but just how I woke up was I was like, it kind of took me off guard a little bit, not gonna lie. I was like, in dreamland.
I make you in Goo Goo Gaga.
I don't know what it is,
do
Double kill.
I make you speak in different languages?
I woke up and I was like, what is happening?
Alright, babe, well, I'll get off here and let's...
And then I couldn't focus until I dealt with it. It literally was debilitating.
Power weapon inbound.
Whatever. Alright, well, I'll call you whenever I get done playing the game. Alright. I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
New power weapon in the arena. Power weapon inbound. Halfway there.
Keep up the
Oh.
halfway to the score threshold.
See, you instantly, you already made the right choice getting off the Filipino women. I gotta say, her voice sounds a lot hotter than ching chong, ching chong, ching chong.
Last night, we went to Extreme Bingo.
Oh, so you guys are going out public together.
But yeah, we hung out the last 3 nights.
Avenger.
You gonna take her to the bar?
Well, if she don't have to go to her mom's and stuff, or she don't have her son.
How old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
She's 32.
Well, I mean, you're pretty public about it. We're on stream right now, so don't say your name or nothing. But so you didn't really know her before, right? You just found her
No, I
recently.
knew her before. I knew her before.
Oh, you did.
5
Okay.
minutes remaining.
I told you she's a nurse.
Well, yeah, but is she anybody that me or Mark would know, or me or any,
No.
we just wouldn't know
Not
her
if
at
you
all?
don't go to the doctors.
Is she a nurse at Meritus Health?
New power weapon in the arena.
Really?
Victory is close.
We're approaching the score limit. Let's finish strong.
Power weapon inbound.
That's where I go to the doctor.
New power weapon in the arena.
So
5,
probably seen her there, just don't know her.
3 points to go.
Good kill.
Payback. Victorious.
Incredible win. Way to bring home the victory.
Oh, we dominated. One guy in our team had 28 kills, though. We do have 2 viewers watching. Thanks for showing up. Make sure we add this to the playlist. Got a fun night of Splitgate coming.
So what do you from like Karen, like can you tell that like I'm a little bit more happy?
Yeah. Been stuck at 250 subs for the last week since we had the 250 sub celebration. I dropped 2 down to 248, went up to 251, then dropped 1, still sitting at 250 flat. Today's video I was on John Harbaugh becoming the Giants head coach.
Giants, yeah.
And then I have a video coming out tomorrow talking about one of my passions, which is debate, because Anna Kasparian had a debate against Pearl Davis, and it was a hell of a debate. They were debating feminism.
There's a new movie coming out in March that is from the creator, from A21 or whatever.
Oh, A22, yep. A24.
It's called Undertone, and it's about a girl who something about the dead, like she's a ghost hunter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind because, you know, sometimes you'll start the year off and be like, these are the horror movies to look for, and then so many other ones come in as the year goes.
Well,
it happens with gaming too, but
they've been kind of pushing this hardcore for like the last week.
I haven't even seen a single trailer, which is shocking. Usually I would by now.
I've seen the trailer on wrestling on AEW last night.
I didn't do dick yesterday. I basically did a bunch of laundry and then fell asleep. I kept falling asleep and waking up and falling, you know what I mean? It was stupid. I was so tired for no reason. Well, all those nights of staying up to midnight, waking up at 3:20 probably didn't help. I just kept passing out.
I'll send you the trailer of it later.
Okay.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I'll check that out. I'm not sure what my March movie is yet. I did have a list of movies, but I know my February there might be 2 movies because I'm kind of interested in Psycho Killer, and of course I want to see Scream 7, and of course tomorrow I'm going to see 28 Years Later, which me going over the review scores was yesterday's video. It bombed. I got 4 views on it.
So is she going with you, your girlfriend? Or
yeah. Yeah, we're hitting that, Olive Garden, and other stuff. And then Saturday, I might. This is a huge might. That's only if she wants to stay the full weekend. I might go to the bar on Saturday and then call in to work on Sunday because I got some time. And then, because there's supposed to be a DJ there and stuff on Saturday night. And I fucking told Mark about my plans. And he's like, well, I already can't go Saturday because I have to work Sunday early. I'm like, well, that sucks. So even if I did go on Saturday night, Mark won't be there.
Yeah, well.
And when I went there on Friday night,
halfway there.
You know, you weren't there, Mark wasn't there. I know you had something going on early Saturday, but yeah, Mark had fallen asleep already. Freaking, and you weren't there, and so that's why I had to beat Luther's ass at pool. And then, you know, Amanda wasn't there, Shannon wasn't there, and really the only people that really got to meet my girlfriend was Luther and Adriana. That was basically it.
Double kill.
Because Hope wasn't working. Amanda wasn't there either.
I saw
So,
Hope today at Walmart.
yeah.
Double kill.
So I'm yeah, I got other ideas planned for other date nights. I want to take her to you know, that Atlas 9 place. Yeah.
Oh, the one you was telling me about.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her there at some point. So like I said, there's no set in stone plan for Saturday. That just depends what happens. But you know, if I do end up going, I'll tell you, and maybe you could take your new girlfriend there too.
Well, it just depends on my money situation.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
So,
Yeah, because that tab can rack up pretty quick when you're buying for two. Or would you make her pay for her own shit?
oh no, she always has alcohol with her in her purse and stuff.
Oh, so you say she'd sneak some into the bar?
Probably, 'cause she always drinking before she comes over.
No, she wouldn't do. She'd get caught probably and get kicked out.
Well, she usually has like the little bitty, the shooters, the one shot that's like $1.
Yeah, well, I don't think she'd want to do. If she actually went to the bar, I don't think she'd want to do that. I think she'd actually want to drink at the bar. Oh, this is free for all, by the way.
Well, well, you could do that and just pour it in your drink, pour it in your pop, your soda.
I guess, but I've never understood the appeal of sneaking in alcohol into a bar. The bar, you just buy it at the bar.
No, well, you don't have to pay extra money.
It's not really all that bad.
Or you pregame it.
Yeah, I mean, really, as long as you stay off the mixed drinks, doing beer only and her doing beer only
This is free.
is cheaper than, it's cheaper than me doing mixed drinks.
Win the match. We've fallen behind. Let's turn this around.
Get a nice cold beer for
Power
$2.25.
weapon inbound.
And she takes a Corona, which is three, I think.
Yeah, that's what I drink.
Power weapon in the arena.
Well, she would take a Modelo, but they didn't have Modelo last
Kill
time.
confirmed.
That's her preference.
Oh,
Close
bullshit.
call.
I probably had 5, 6, 7 beers, something like that. I wasn't even buzzed when we left.
How did I not get that kill?
But if I do go Saturday, or the next time I am there at the bar, I'm gonna get breakfast food to eat. I'm gonna get like biscuits and gravy. Or eggs or something.
Right?
For some reason, I either wasn't aware of or didn't realize that they serve breakfast all day.
Heating up.
Yeah. Remember
I don't know
got
why.
that. I got that one night that we went before I found out I was diabetic.
Yeah. So my real debate is between doing like sausage and eggs and shit, or doing biscuits and gravy. Because I kind of want to do both, but I know I just one or the other. Because the biscuits and gravy there are fucking a big fat fucking plate.
Yeah, it's good.
Double kill. Phantom Menace.
Yeah, because they're supposed to have a DJ there at 9 and the kitchen open till 10. And now there is, remember when we watched the Niners Seahawks game there?
Yeah.
It would be Niners Seahawks again if we were at the bar on Saturday night, because that's the Saturday night game. And that game was fucking awful last time they played. But it wasn't a playoff game, but it was for the 1 seed. Now the rematch. See what happens there. But yeah, either I'm taking her home, depending what she wants to do. Either I'm taking her home Saturday morning, or I'm or she's going to the bar Saturday night, and then I'm calling into work Sunday, and then I'm taking her home Sunday morning before the Patriots play. Because when the Patriots play, I need the whole house to myself.
Yeah.
Because I'll be a fucking maniac. If the Patriots win on Sunday, that will be 16 straight years of either the Patriots or Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
Wow.
Because the Patriots did it, maybe 15 straight years. No, 16. Well, no, 15. Because the Patriots last was the Chiefs first. So, yeah, it would be 15 years in a row. Since 2011. 2011 through the 2025 season. The Patriots last was 2018. That was the Chiefs first. And then the Chiefs from 2018 to 2024 for 7 years. Then the Patriots again in 2025 if they make it.
Match almost over.
Scoring limit. Let's rally.
Halfway there.
Halfway to the scoring threshold. Oh, well done.
The last... Oh, here's a trivia question for you. You won't get it off the bat. I mean, it's obvious to me because I know the history of football easily, without thinking about it too hard. What was the last AFC Championship game without either the Patriots or the Chiefs?
Nice one.
What?
What was the last AFC Championship game that didn't have the Patriots or the Chiefs in it?
I don't know.
It was Steelers versus Jets. And that would also be the same year that Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
The Steelers beat the Jets. The Jets went to back-to-back AFC Championship games with Mark Sanchez as their quarterback. The Jets should fire Aaron Glenn and go hire Rex Ryan back. Jets should never fire him. They actually have, and funny thing about that too, the Jets haven't won a playoff game since then. Since they made it to the AFC Championship game in 2010.
Let's go.
Pain now, power later. Let's turn this loss into
Oh, you were first by a lot, and I was second. Like, you beat me by 9 kills. One guy went 0-9.
2 and 17.
Oh no, one guy went 0 on the score and 11 deaths. Well, how did he do that? He had 9 kills, 11 deaths, but had no score. Did he off himself 9 times? But yeah, that was pretty crazy. I didn't even realize because I was just talking. Dude, there was 3 people that had 2 kills or less, or 2 score or less. A couple in the teens. There's another guy that had 20. I had 21. You had 30. That was a fucking whoop ass. So, but I will say this about 28 Years, The Bone Temple. It has the best review scores of all the 28 movies.
Yeah, it got 93, right?
93 on Rotten Tomatoes, 79 on Metacritic, which is pretty good for a movie. Put in perspective, Primate got a 61 on Metacritic.
They said this one's more intense than the first one, more gory.
I mean, I kind of embraced 28 Years Later a little more as time went on for what it was doing. And kind of like, I just don't view it the same as 28 Days Later,
Right.
even though it is the same franchise. It's just, I view it more as, I think it's got a little bit of action in there, even a little bit of comedy, and horror. Like, it's got some other elements to it, you know what I mean?
But yeah, the girl that I'm talking
of the
to, she lives in
Hill.
Polo.
5, 4, 3,
And
2, 1.
This is what we train for.
So every day I'll be
Stand
able
on
to
the
see
hill
her
and
if I
defend
wanted
it
to
and
because
score.
of her working here.
Hill move. Power
Yep.
weapon inbound.
Kill confirmed.
she's not the one you sent me that where she had the tits out, was she?
No.
I was about to say, that would be fucked up. I don't know, there's one nurse in particular
On the hill.
that I remember that was really freaking hot. And if that's the one you're talking to, that would be crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Is she overweight or not overweight?
She's heavier set.
Okay, might be the other one.
Down, but not out yet.
Hill contested.
Well, man, what are you doing?
Come on, man.
Push them off the hill. Tough breath. Chin up, you got this.
Hill moving. Avenger. Power weapon inbound. So back.
So, what do you think? You think Hardball's going to work out for the
Power
Giants?
weapon in the arena.
Maybe.
Yeah, I explained how he was their best hire. Like it was the best possible coach they could have hired,
The pressure.
who was actually a candidate for a job.
The kill is
And I explained how that was the best job for Harbaugh to get, because I actually think the best job's the Ravens, but that's where he just came from, obviously. But I think the Ravens job's actually the best job, because you got Lamar right off the bat. But you know, we'll see.
New power weapon in the arena.
But I think the Eagles are going to take a step back next year. I really think their dysfunction's going to pour out. And then Washington ought to be better than they were if Jaden stays healthy. And then the Cowboys are the Cowboys. They'll be around 500. But I think the NFC East is going to be a really interesting division next year, where I think all 4 teams are going to be between 7 and 10 and 10 and 7. And I think there's a chance the Giants, I think, can win the NFC East.
Xavier Worthy had to have surgery.
That was random.
ours.
When did that? I mean, why did that get popped up?
Because, remember when he got hurt with his arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was way worse than what they let on. He had to have surgery.
So you gotta be
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and
He had they said between, 6 to 7 months.
shit. That's gonna bump him right up to the start of the next season.
You're scoring on the hill.
Boy, did he take a step back last year. See, if he was like Tyreek Hill started off as just a speedster, and then he developed a route tree. Xavier Worthy still really hasn't developed his route tree.
Speed up.
Power weapon inbound.
Nothing that a swarm of advanced nanobots can't repair. You've got a teammate on the hill.
New power weapon in the arena. Payback. We are so back.
Shoot, we win this. That's going to be 3-0 for us because it has a tandem. I'll even include us winning as part of you winning the free-for-all, since I was second anyway.
Score.
So this could be a 3-0 start.
The other day was horrible.
At times it was. It wasn't always. It wasn't horrible the whole stream. That's one thing about Splitgate that I think is true. I don't recall there ever being a time playing Splitgate where the entire fucking stream was horrible. You know what I mean? Like, there's certainly moments and matches, but there's times when I play Call of Duty
Yeah.
where the whole fucking time is nothing but terrible. You know what I mean?
Power weapon in the arena. Double kill.
And I would say that's not. I'd say Halo's not like that either, where it's not horrible all the time. But in general, I've had a better time with Splitgate than Halo Infinite on the average.
The mate is on the hill.
Not just better performance-wise, but fun-wise too. To me, I just think it's a real shame what's happened to Call of Duty, because to me, I really stop and think about it. Basically, that first decade of Call of Duty,
Celebrate.
I was big into it, right? This second decade of Call of Duty, I've fallen way off of it. And I can't believe it's actually been that long, because I mean, yeah, I didn't really play the first 3 CODs, but after that, the true golden era was first Modern Warfare in 07. But Halo 3 was still the better game back then, in my opinion. Then you had World at War, MW2, which was the all-time peak, Black Ops, MW3, Black Ops 2. Those 6 years, man, oh man. And then, like I said, with Ghost, that was the first time, Ghost was the first time where I really put COD away for most of the year.
I liked Ghost.
But that's where I put it away most of the year. But I was on it most of the year with Advanced Warfare and into Black Ops 3. So for 8 out of 9 Call of Duties, between Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 13, or no, Call of Duty 12. Yeah, between Call of Duty 4 to 12, I was mostly involved heavily. Now, Call of Duty 13 would have started with Infinite Warfare. I was less involved. That's when I started being less
Was
involved.
that the robot?
Yeah.
I didn't play that one at all.
Now, Infinite Warfare. I will say, I went back later and played the campaign of Infinite Warfare. Didn't really treat it like a Call of Duty. Treated it more like a space game, and I enjoyed the campaign.
Weapon inbound.
We're pulling ahead.
But that's when I took my gaming hiatus, was sometime in 2016. Remember that?
Yeah.
I took that gaming hiatus from like mid 2016 until like October of 2017 when I got a Switch. I took that hiatus, and part of that hiatus that never recovered was Call of Duty mostly. And yeah, I played Call of Duty since then. Obviously, I played some World War II, which was the 2017 game, but years later. I did get heavy into Black Ops 4. That's the only Call of Duty I got heavy into. And I didn't even get heavy to it in 2018. It was more like 2020, 2021. I was playing a shitload of Black Ops 4. So like years later. And since Call of Duty 2019, I basically haven't played any of them. Except Vanguard for one weekend. One free weekend of Vanguard.
I haven't played the last 2 years, so.
But yeah, I haven't played, to my knowledge, maybe I could be wrong, maybe I tried a free trial on one of these or whatever. I didn't play the 3 Modern Warfare ones, the 3 newer Modern Warfare ones. Maybe a weekend trial of Vanguard. No Black Ops Cold War or 6 or whatever you want to call it. Is it Cold War or 6, or were they 2 different games?
I don't.
Payback.
I did play some
Cold
Black
War.
Ops.
Cold War was okay.
Oh yeah, Cold War is 5 or whatever. 5 technically, or 5 is Cold War, whatever. I played some of the campaign of that, and that's basically it. And then I haven't played any Black Ops 6 or 7, just none of it. So from basically COD 13 through COD 23, whatever we're on now, COD 22. It's been like sparse for me, very sparse
Close call.
in comparison. Like other than Black Ops 4, so it's like the inverse. Like Ghost is the one where I didn't play a lot of it out of that 9-year stretch, but Black Ops 4 is the only one I really played significantly for a 9-year stretch.
New power weapon in the arena.
From 2016 until now. Like I said, a little bit of campaign or zombies with World War II, just a little bit of Black Ops Cold War campaign, a Vanguard free-to-play weekend, none of the Modern Warfare trilogy, none of the recent Black Ops games, just out of the loop.
Halfway there.
Halfway.
And I did play a little bit of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, and like I said, when I did, I wasn't having very much fun. Fuck, my KD ratio might have been at 0.25. It was fucking horrendously. It was horrendous. And I think part of the issue is I just think everything is too quick to kill. Like, you just seen you're dead. The time to kill is too fast. Like, obviously, at some point in the past, and like Call of Duty, and Halo is always the slow one to kill. I feel like Splitgate is the right balance here, where it's not as long to kill as old school Halo, but it's not as quick to kill as modern COD. Because modern COD got even faster with the killing,
Taking the lead. Keep it up.
and by comparison, old school Halo feels like forever to kill, even compared to this.
We are so back.
So,
5 minutes remaining.
see, I think time to kill matters a lot.
Victory is close.
Just gotta feel right.
Nearing score threshold. Keep it up.
Power weapon inbound. Avenger. New power weapon in the arena.
And if I do remember right, I think Black Ops 4 time to kill was one of the slower times to kill of any Call of Duty in recent memory, from my understanding. And maybe that's why I kind of like that one a lot. But I remember doing that free-to-play weekend for Vanguard.
Be sex filled.
Oh my god, Eli in the chat. Yeah, the weekend's gonna be sex-filled. What about it?
Don't be jealous. He can have sex filled too, just use his hands.
Take your strong hand. But no, Call of Duty. Oh wow, we're in a fucking tight fight right now. 48-45. But yeah, Call of Duty needs to be great again. That's the bottom line. They gotta fix the time to kill issue, because when I played Vanguard Vanguard, when I did the free trial, it was
I'm not
like
interested in using my hand.
butter. It was like mowed down. Eli said he's not interested in using his hand.
He can use his pillow.
You know, I gotta say that's probably how I started. I just
And we won
maxed.
again.
Yep, I just maxed out the submachine gun I have.
Even less interested.
Oh yeah, he's like even less interested in the pillow. You do what they did on Big Mouth and like rip or cut a hole open and then put like a warm bag of chili in there. Or you do what they did on American Pie. I wouldn't suggest it.
You can get a watermelon.
Fuck no.
He goes fuck no in the chat. He just goes fuck no. YouTube didn't even auto censor that. That's fucking awesome.
50 more minutes until TNA debuts on whatever it is, AMC or whatever it is.
Is that when you're wanting to get off?
In about 50 minutes.
Yeah. TNA on AMC.
Yeah. Or A&E or whatever. It's one, I think maybe A&E, I don't know.
I gotta switch it. My submachine guns are all maxed. So we're gonna go to assault rifles.
So as of last night at midnight, what's funny is
I remember when Kna was on Spike.
his contract was up, and he said he wasn't re-signing. And as soon as it hit midnight, he signed with WWE.
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, Eli said he remembers when TNA was on Spike. I remember when they put WWF on Spike.
This is your
Yeah.
moment. Don't waste it. Capture and defend.
Or actually, they called it. Didn't they call it? They didn't call it Spike back then. They called it
Power weapon inbound.
called it something else. I thought. Wasn't it something else before Spike?
Opponent is taking B.
TNN or
Yeah, TNN. They were on TNN. TNN became Spike.
Weapon in the arena.
But for a while there, USA and WWF were not in agreement. Or WWE or whenever they changed over.
C lost.
I just fucking killed myself.
But yeah, my understanding is SmackDown can't even get over 1 million viewers anymore.
It was at 9 something.
I just fell to my
But
death.
see, but that's the thing though. BC don't talk about how bad AEW's doing.
Taking A.
Well, no, it's all bad. It's all downhill. Said wrestling's it's not in vogue right now.
Close call. C secured.
TNA or AEW the other week had only 2,000 some viewers.
Opponent
200 something thousand, you mean?
Yeah.
All for Dynamite?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
secured.
see, that's getting to the point where you're just better off showing reruns of 2.5 Men.
A lost.
We just got a zone.
I think AEW's
I might
problem
go see
is
5-finger death punch if it doesn't cost a fortune.
Eli said he might see 5-finger death punch if it doesn't cost a fortune. Dude, I swear concert tickets are so bad lately. I mean, depends. Sometimes you can get, good deals or a decent ticket.
Like we did to go see Tech 9.
Yeah, that was good. But some concert tickets have been outrageous.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
What's the max you're willing to spend to go see 5-finger death punch? I've seen them before. They're great.
Hey, yeah, tell him I got a picture with him.
Scooter got a picture with Ivan, the lead singer.
Power weapon inbound.
Man, are we getting we're getting raped.
Yeah, we're finally gonna lose a match.
Power weapon in the arena.
I'm just going through, trying to max out some weapons.
Secured.
200 sounds
I
reasonable.
haven't even eaten dinner yet.
Eli says 200 sounds reasonable. See, I know me and Scooter wouldn't even spend that much. I haven't eaten dinner yet either. What the fuck?
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
What the fuck? I'm glitching! I'm fucking glitching out!
I'd prefer 100.
Yeah, 100 seems reasonable. Dude, I'm fucking staring at the ground, floating in the air. I can't lift my camera up. Someone just put me out of my misery.
They're closing in on the scoring limit. Let's round.
Somebody needs to clip that.
A lost.
Eli, you need to clip that if you can. Go back and clip that glitch.
What are you?
Avenger.
I went through a portal, right? and my character was staring down, and I couldn't lift my camera up, and I was floating in midair, and I was stuck. I could kind of move around, but not move out of it. I was stuck, and then someone put me out of my misery. Shocking to see a glitch like that in a game that's been out for so long.
Don't worry. Get him next.
Who the fuck are these people that fucking did 1 and 14, 2 and 11?
I clipped it.
Oh yeah, I seen that you clipped it, Eli. Thank you, and you put it in the Discord. Oh man. Jeez.
I might get lucky and be able to watch Bone Temple tonight.
Right, because it might be out early enough to see.
Yeah, it might be because last couple
There's for Super Bowl.
it was out on a Wednesday because of it being a day, the next day in like Hong Kong and stuff.
That's one of the reasons why they show the movies are always on Thursdays instead of Fridays, and people are like, well, wait, I thought this comes out Friday. Because it's a worldwide release, and we're on the western half of the world. Most of the world is the next day already. See what I'm saying? That's why movies come out on a Thursday as early as 5 o'clock over here, because in like Australia or something, it's already fucking the next day. You know what I mean? So they're able to do that.
5, 4.
It used to be a lot more strict about that, and you couldn't do it until you were at least midnight. Remember midnight releases? And they used to not be able to show a movie until midnight, and you'd have to wait for fucking midnight. And that's because of regional releases, but so many movies have went to worldwide release that's already out there in the wild, so just go ahead and rip off the Band-Aid. It's kind of like when the Switch 2 pre-orders dropped. Well, back in the day, it would be your region, you get to wait for midnight. But now, it's like, well, if you're out in the West Coast, it's 9 p.m. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's sort of where how things have shifted a little bit. Or it used to be you'd always tell people, hey, check out this show at blah, blah, blah time Eastern. And now a lot of people just say whatever time zone they're in. And you get to figure it out and do the math yourself. But anyway, Eli said Bears to the Super Bowl. You know, I really wanted to beat the Rams. Like, beat the fucking Rams. Just do that, please. Because one of the reasons why I'm happy the Chiefs aren't in the playoffs is I got sick of them winning. And I don't want to sit there and watch the Rams win another Super Bowl either, because they won one like 4 years ago. I'm glad the Eagles got eliminated. I want somebody new to win the Super Bowl. Some team that's deserving. A team that hasn't won it in so long. The Patriots, man. You know, there's kindergartners out there that have never seen the Patriots win a Super Bowl. You know that, right?
If they win the Super Bowl, I'm done watching.
They're getting ready to go on another run with 6 championships again. If they win the Super Bowl, you're done watching?
Yep, I'll never watch football again.
Everybody wanted to get rid of the Chiefs dynasty, then the Patriots immediately come back with a dynasty. How do you think that'll go over? But there's kindergartners out there that never seen the Patriots win.
power weapon inbound.
You know, there's toddlers out there that have never seen the Chiefs win a Super Bowl. Sorry.
Power weapon in the arena.
Yeah, of all the teams that are left, I don't want the Rams. I don't even want the Broncos. The Broncos to be next because they want Super Bowl back to Super Bowl 50.
They haven't seen Seattle win or the Bears win either.
Yeah, they haven't seen Seattle. Well, okay, I'm going to rank the teams that are left based on who I want to win the Super Bowl the most to who I least want. If I had it my way. Number one's the Patriots. They're my team. So obviously I want them to win. I want them to win their 7th. So that's number one. Number 2 team I want to see win the Super Bowl, and this may surprise you, the 49ers. And here's why. I also root for a team that's come so close that hasn't been able to pull off the job, and then they finally do. And like I was with the Celtics, I feel that way about the Niners. You can say the same thing about the Bills, but the Bills are also kind of my division rival too. So third on the list is the Bears because I'm excited for Caleb Williams in the future. My number 4 team would be the Bills. So I hope those 4 teams win this weekend is my hope. So the Bills have never won one. Be nice for Josh Allen to get one.
That means I would win in the group.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be number 4. Number 5 team I would want. And obviously I want them to go ahead and just fucking lose this weekend. The Texans. Because they've never even been past this point. They've never even been to a conference championship game. They're the NFL's newest franchise, and if they beat the Patriots, might as well go ahead and win the whole thing. But I hope they lose this weekend. Number 6 team I want to see win the Super Bowl, and when I say want, I mean like I don't really want. I'm neutral if they win it. Like every other team on here, like Patriots obviously big time want to. 49ers and Bears, I feel pretty good about it. The Bills, I feel decent about it. The Texans, I would be pretty mid about it. The Seahawks, I slightly, barely would be okay with them winning it because I think it'd be a big old fuck you to a bunch of people if they won it. It would be a fuck you to Pete Carroll.
I think they could beat the Patriots.
Oh, the Seahawks? Yeah, they're the favorites, actually, the Vegas favorites. And the Texans could beat the Patriots if defense does what it's been doing, but we'll see. But yeah, Seahawks would be a big FU to everybody involved. Like Russell Wilson would be FU to him. It'd be an FU to the Vikings for letting Sam Darnold go. It'd be FU to a bunch of other teams for letting Sam Darnold go. It'd be an FU to Russell Wilson. So just off that alone, it's entertaining enough. I lean slight positive for that. But no, I don't think the Texans are beating the Patriots. I really don't. But the 2 teams I don't want to see win are Broncos and Rams. Especially the Rams. Like, the Broncos won the Super Bowl 10 years ago. I don't want them to win it again. Especially this weird-ass team led by Bo Nix. I don't like it. And then the Rams, I absolutely am rooting hardcore against them. They just won it 4 years ago with the same quarterback and the same coach. I don't want them. So, that's how I feel about it. And knowing my luck, it's going to be a Rams-Patriots Super Bowl. The team I most want versus the team I least want.
Who did the Broncos beat?
Well, the Broncos had a bye. But the last time the Broncos won a Super Bowl, it was 10 years ago. Super Bowl 50. It was Peyton Manning's last game. They beat the Cam Newton Panthers. That was the game where Cam Newton didn't jump on the football. It was a very boring football game. It's like 24-10. Now, I'll tell you the worst Super Bowl I ever watched. The absolute fucking dog trash Super Bowl. Because even with Phil...
Which one was it where Brady and then lost horrible?
They never lost one horrible. They
What we trained for.
they lost all theirs by one score.
Hill to capture it and score points.
Every single Super Bowl that Brady was in, he either won it by one score or lost it by one score, except when he blew out the Chiefs. All the Patriots won.
And then
He
they
won by
lost to
one
the
score or lost by
Seahawks.
one score.
New power weapon in the arena.
But yeah, the absolute worst Super Bowl I ever watched was Broncos Seahawks, Super Bowl 48. That was fucking atrociously bad. That was Peyton Manning absolutely melting down in the Super Bowl,
Scoring on the hill.
losing 43-8 in the playoff in the Super Bowl versus the Seahawks and that
That's
defense.
what I was thinking of.
That's the worst fucking Super Bowl I ever watched. Now, you may think the Chiefs Super Bowl was worse last year, the worst Super Bowl, but I think a lot of people enjoyed watching the Chiefs get their comeuppance. So which Super Bowl do you think was a harder watch? Last year's or the Seahawks one?
Probably the Seahawks one.
Well, what made the Chiefs? You're a Chiefs fan, so what made the Chiefs-Eagles one so exciting? That game that was 40-6 late in the fourth quarter was
Hill to
decent.
score it.
Where the fuck did he come from?
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Yeah, Broncos lost to Seahawks in Super Bowl 48. 2 years later, they won the Super Bowl against the Panthers.
I like the Seahawks one.
Oh, you liked the Seahawks blowing out the Broncos? You thought it was funny? Dude, I'm just telling you, as somebody who watched the Broncos beat the Patriots in the AFC Championship game that year because Steven Gutowski missed an extra point. To see them go into that fucking game and get their ass blown out was just a sad sight.
We've got the hill.
So I remember actually rooting for Manning to win that game.
Get back out there. Your team needs you.
That's the thing about it too is
I
Let's
found
say
it
the
great
Bills-
as a kid.
oh, you thought it was great, a blowout. Unless you're a Seahawks fan, I don't see how that was great. But no, I feel like if the Bills faced the Patriots in the AFC Championship game and the Bills were to beat the Patriots, and let's say they were playing the Rams or the Seahawks, I kind of feel like I would be rooting hardcore for the Bills to go ahead and just win it. Like, you know, because I do feel for Josh, the way Josh Allen has lost playoff games,
Avenger.
you know, you cannot help but to feel bad for the guy.
I don't.
No, I mean, you have to have a heart, man. Like, the 13-second game, you know, him sitting on the bench, cold distance stare. You know, he's one of the all-time greats, or getting to be one of these all-time greats. He needs a ring. You know, that's just how I feel when you get to a certain point with a player. Like, he's not a villain. He's not, you know, he's not an asshole, you know. Because I can tell you, me as a Patriots fan, I can tell you this. Yes, the Bills and the Dolphins are in our division, and we don't like them, but our true rival, the
There's
true
the
team we
ring.
hate is the Jets.
Power weapon in
Yeah, the Bears. if the Bears win it all, man, oh man, does that make Caleb Williams look really fucking good, man. I'll tell you that. That would be a scary, scary prospect that Caleb Williams in just his second year wins the Super Bowl. That goes for any of the second-year quarterbacks, by the way. If Drake May's in his second year, Bo Nix is in his second year, all three of these guys are made it this far. So any one of them win the Super Bowl, they're a made man. Absolutely made man. I mean, that goes for anybody who wins it. But think about a second-year player that wins it. Think about other players that won it in their second year starting. Maybe not their second year technically, but just their second year starting. Sometimes their first year starting, but second year. But, you know, your Brady's, your Big Ben's, your Mahomes, your Montanas. You know, we've seen some guys go on to have some legendary careers. And that draft class, that 2024 quarterback draft class, is shaping up to be pretty fucking good. Like, as good as, like, the 2020 class, if not better. That 2020 class was Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow and Tua and Justin Herbert and Jordan Love. Well, the 2024 class has Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Drake May, Jaden Daniels,
Double kill.
Michael Penix, and J.J. McCarthy.
You lost.
Losses don't define us. How we respond does.
So obviously, one of those three win it. They're made men. Now, Josh Allen, of course, he's been chasing. I just maxed out the tempo. Josh Allen needs a trophy to validate his career. If Matthew Stafford wins the Super Bowl, he's going into the Hall of Fame. He may go in anyway, but he guarantees a Hall of Fame spot. So, yeah, there's a lot to play for. Brock Purdy, that would be huge for him. You know, he's been there, been close a little bit. You know, sometimes he's talked about as an elite quarterback. Sometimes they don't think he is. Sam Darnold, that'd be something. Journeyman quarterback winning it. C.J. Stroud, that would be interesting.
Deleted one of his streams because he was wrong about the ice shooting.
Wings deleted one of his streams because he's wrong about the ice shooting. Yeah, Wings isn't doing too well. I think he made a stream where he made $5 recently. Oh, shit. I know Monday we'll also do a Madden stream on Monday with division losers. Divisional round losers. Plus the Steelers, because I forgot to do them last week. I ran out of time. I didn't really run out of time. I just did a Monday stream before the Monday game, so I didn't know who the loser was going to be for wild card. So Steelers plus the 4 division losers on Monday will be 5 games again. We only got a few weeks left of Madden, boys. We're already seeing off-season changes happening. But I figure the last day of Madden is going to be the Monday after the Super Bowl. All right. So we're switching it up to the Synapse
Did you see the next Madden is gonna
Alright.
have a ton of AI?
Because my blood sugar is dropping.
What kind of? Wait a minute. What kind of AI is going to be in Madden? I think you could do 2 more,
No, this will be my last one.
unless it's quick. Then you might do a second.
No, because my blood sugar is dropping.
Generative.
I mean, look. Let's see. I'm against AI for the most part, but I have used AI in my songs, like on shorts.
There and show what you got.
But that's not taking it. I don't think that's taking anybody's job.
Power weapon inbound.
Nice one.
Avenger.
But if it makes the game better, you know, there's an argument for it. But still, I'd rather not do the AI. But we don't have the proper regulation in place. Companies are just going to do whatever they want to do. Not care what jobs they take away. Really, what it's going to be scary with AI whenever they make enough. Or they make robots and they put the AI in there and they have the robots deliver pizzas and fix roofs and do all that shit. Then that's it. That's end game for capitalism. And it's like, well, how are you going to afford to do anything? You don't have a job. You know, no jobs around. How do you buy shit? That's something the government's going to have to address. Either they're going to have to give people money, or they're going to have to ban the robots and the AI robots. So they're going to have to make a decision, or else if people don't have food, they don't have money, and society collapses, everything gets destroyed anyway. Because the people that are poor will destroy, take, and steal from the rich. And the rich will want to kill off the poor people. So,
Take it there.
We are so back. Payback. Be secured.
Opponent is taking C.
A secured. Power weapon inbound. Power weapon inbound. New power weapon in the arena. C secured. Double kill. New power weapon in the arena. Halfway there.
Keep up the pressure. We're halfway to the full threshold.
And these fucking people and using their fucking portals.
it's a tight one.
C lost.
I mean, that is part of the game. I mean, we just don't do it right, or we don't think about it. But that is still, portaling's still a big part of the game. It's one of the big reasons why it's different than a Call of Duty or a Halo, this ability to portal. I just don't think about it or use it. I also
Yeah, I
don't use
either.
I don't use my lethal grenade very much either. I just run around and shoot mostly.
Team needs you.
But you also got to think, people that are still playing this game, they must love the Splitgate, so therefore they might love to
C
portal.
secured.
But we're gonna absolutely lose this fucking match if we don't gain 2 points quickly.
Opponent is taking C.
Because we were about tied and it just all slipped away. I forgot how good the Synapse gun is. Pretty good.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Got a triple kill off of it.
Scoring limit.
Scoring limit. Have to stop them.
B secured. A lost.
Enemy is scoring in 2 zones.
Alright.
Double kill.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
Power weapon inbound.
We're taking A.
New power weapon in the arena. You lost.
Where the fuck was our
Keep your
team?
head. Next time.
Well, I was
it's
top of the game, you were second. Then the next couple guys didn't do very well.
4 and 17.
We can't end this way. We need to go out on a high note.
No, this is the high note. That was the high note. Just like you told me, there was a game last week. Remember, I asked you, "Oh, let's play one more. Can't go out." He's like, "Oh, that was the high note."
No, we won our last game, I thought.
Then that was the last. Then that was the other time. Oh yeah, it was the time we played. Remember Team Deathmatch, and it was horrible. We fucking got our asses kicked really bad.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to max out this weapon before I leave.
All right, this is the last one.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm at right. I just hit level 11. Level 13 is your max. I have several guns that are like at level 10 and shit. I just need to finish off. I'm still glad they got rid of abilities and like I'm glad they got rid of the abilities. I'm glad that they like kind of fixed the level up system, the tier system, and all that shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And fixed the whole round things. The whole rounds. You remember rounds?
Stand on the
Yeah.
hill and defend.
Too much start and stop. Start, stop, start, stop. Although it was funny because I liked the 3 out of 5 better than the 2 out of 3 when they did that. But now just doing team deathmatch to, what was it, 100 for team deathmatch now?
Power weapon in the arena.
It's a lot better than fucking 5 different rounds up to 20. Start and stop, herk-a-jerk.
Payback.
Went back to the tried and true methods. Adding more maps, of course, that's a bonus, you know. Although you hate some of the Splitgate 1 maps. Yeah, I don't. To me, this game does not. To me, this game does not. The movements, obviously, like Splitgate 2, but there's so much Splitgate 1 in here. This, to me, just feels like a whole nother game than Splitgate 2 was. You know what I mean? And to some degree. Like, this might as well have been Splitgate 3.
We'll get a chance for payback soon. Hill's yours.
Hill move.
We've got the hill. Tough break.
We're on a tight one.
Got this.
We are so bad. Up. Double kill. Power weapon inbound.
They've taken the hill.
Power weapon in the arena.
That shit's fucking tight. It's sweaty. Like every single point you can hold the hill matters in this one. Every single capture, even the slightest, every disruption you could do to them capturing or holding the hill in the slightest is beneficial. It's just all out, push, push, push. Every second matters.
Wow.
Damn it, the hill just moved. I just got there. Fucking hill. We were starting to get points as a team.
Hill contested. Halfway there. Halfway. Scoring threshold. Avenger.
We're starting to separate.
We are so bad.
That's because right there, what happened when I got to that hill, I was getting shot at, but I just didn't give a shit. Ran to the hill anyway. Someone else must have killed the other guy. And I was in the hill for a while there, a little while there. So I helped us separate out. We're catching back up though, quickly.
The hill is ours.
Luckily, the hill moved in our favor.
Power weapon inbound.
Almost caught back up now.
New power weapon in the arena.
They're on the hill.
Shit, yeah, they're almost there. Thank God that hill moved. But they're right on it already.
Hill contested.
Damn. We're back to neck and neck now. They're starting to pull away again.
So bad. Hill moving. Payback.
Fuck.
Hill contested. Victory is close.
We're almost there. You've got this.
This is gonna be a crazy finish. God. I'm already standing at the next hill location once it changes.
They're controlling the hill.
Damn it. It took me out. We needed that.
Power weapon in the arena.
Fuck. We need a good run on it.
Enemy is
Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I feel so far away right now. We're gonna lose.
Double kill.
I'm already the next hill location in case you guys are able to win it, because... Nope.
Defeated.
Ah.
not our best work. We'll call that one a learning experience.
Yeah, for King of the Hill, that's close enough that... One run our way, we could have had it. I'm level 74. Are you level 74 yet?
For what tier?
Not tier, the other one.
I've already reached the limit and then it restarted.
It restarts you?
I'm at level 16, yeah. I already restarted.
So it does do that automatically?
Yes. After you reach 74 or whatever, it redoes it.
You prestige, basically?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you lose your weapons and shit?
No.
Okay, good. Alright. So that's what happens, you restart. Does it give you a little indicator about you restarting, like a star to your name or anything?
Not that I know of.
So we could have already done this multiple times and didn't know it
Maybe.
before they had the level up system. If there's no indicator of doing it, I don't know.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, man, I'll see ya.
Alright.
Oh shit! All right, let's go on YouTube. What's this?
Oh, that's what we're currently doing right now. Is just chilling out in the the deputy there actually went and had talked to me, but he had his hand on his gun the entire friggin' time while talking to me, as opposed to when we were actually in Florida. And he was talking.
Let's see. Oops. Oh, my bad.
Coordinators. Kevin Petullo is out. Diana Rossini reporting that Mike McDaniel and Jalen Hurts' old Alabama OC, Brian Daboll, topped the list. Here's how the Eagles regressed from their Super Bowl winning season. Down in points, down in yards, down in rushing yards. Punt percentage up. That's a bad one to be up in. And 3 outs up. And again, that is a bad one to be up in. Is changing the OC enough to fix the Eagles' offense?
I don't think so. I also find this to be the most fascinating job in sports.
It's all of sports.
But certainly in the NFL. Because here's the deal. And it has to do with how people evaluate Jalen Hurts and what it means for your future. Feel about A.J. Brown and what you possibly can get that I can win even. Now that those are the weaker division, at least for now, it's a weaker division.
All right. So,
salutations, everybody. It is Maddie here today.
Talk about some high guard.
Absolutely excellent, because we're talking about your most anticipated game of 2026, the one that when you saw it reveal, you marked it on the calendar and said everything else is going out the window. I'm playing that. We're talking about high guard. Yes, the free-to-play PvP great shooter. The creators of Apex Legends and Titanfall. It's that game that's not getting oversaturated with knowledge. So sweet to people like that, because I don't get that anywhere. Indeed, high guard is a drop in a very big bucket. Since 2016, and pretty much all of them have gone to the wayside. Everything from Lawbreakers,
King of the Hill.
recent examples like X Defiance, Splitgate, Concord, just so many failed attempts that it's really hard to keep track of. And I may have mentioned that list game that you forgot about, like the game I saw Crucible. Oh yeah, that one, right? Like they just arrive, make no impact, and disappear, and they're lost. And what's
King of the Hill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's bring home the
Let's get this weapon maxed out.
Stand on the hill to capture it and score points.
Hill move. Power weapon inbound.
So nice. They just keep trying. Yeah, I work with the final reveal.
New power weapon in the arena. Great hit. Avenger. Double kill.
They're scoring.
Today, I'm the global that
All right.
Showstopper, everyone coming. And it's here that we just see money plays a factor in the background.
Down, but not out yet.
Actually, Furious, remember that time that they showed up and closed the show? We got the most money. And yeah, everyone
Hill
is
moving.
like all out of style. And this here, 9, 58
Double kill. We are so bad.
I'm not saying that to be hyperbolic. Like, I sincerely own the internet, went through articles, went through Reddit, went YouTube, just trying to find a video that I any positive sentiment with this game, which is why
Hill contested.
I think many of us have already. This game's cooked. It's got radio silence announcement in December. Like, they announced the game, they're like, we are Wildlife, we're making High Guard, and that was it. Nothing since then. This game comes out, and nothing happens.
Double kill. Power weapon inbound. Hill move. Power weapon inbound. New power weapon in the arena. Payback.
Like, go ahead and have fun with these characters. Let's practice this later.
Hill contested.
But that's what that was. But now we need way more as copycats have brought. You don't have character trailers.
Oh damn, man.
Close call.
Social profiles, you'll see nothing. They announce the name and they're like, boom, see you later.
Hill contested.
Here to speak out about the name, subsequently on their profile, as you can see on screen here, or just straight up offline here. So there's no promotion, no socials are active, everything's dead right now, and the game comes out in 11 days. There's nothing.
Triple kill.
Anyway, for now, we'll just keep diving deeper. I think this is fascinating that the game showed up right on the trailer slot.
Hill moving.
Bam, kind of reveal, and it just fell off. So, it's slot here. That's what I think. What impact will actually be, because if you look at the Steam gauge,
Double kill. Close call. Halfway there.
Halfway to the score threshold. They've got the hill.
Doodles. Doodles. Come here. Doodles. Oh wow, what a kill.
Kill move.
Doodles.
Close call. Payback. Power weapon inbound.
Doodles, come here. Come here. Come here.
Nearing
Come here, dude. Doodles.
Close to the scoring limit. We
Come here,
have to
dude.
stop them.
Doodles. Doodles.
Scoring on the hill.
Come here.
New power weapon in the
Up,
arena.
up. Up, up, up. Little man, you okay?
Power weapon inbound.
Link is on the hill.
New power weapon in the arena. Double kill.
What's also interesting is when you try to look at Highguard's viewership for its trailers, it shows that the final trailer slot only got.
You lost.
Tough loss. Oh. Hey, take it on the chin and come back swinging.
Library, and I was asking the same question, like, you just have fun? And I saw a lot of people be like, dude, what's your library, man? And I was like, okay, at least I'm not like that. I'm not trying to be like elitist and pretentious, but I was like, at least I'm not crazy when I looked at my friend's library here. But yeah, we're at that. We're talking about that. You can see in my live stream reaction. It's like, what is this crap? To be fair, I was plump and fat. I got Mega Man. I got Pro 4. Whole show could have sucked. I wouldn't have cared. I liked the double reveal. The Tomb Raider thought there was some interesting indie stuff there, et cetera, et cetera. So I had a good time with the show. But yeah, you can see even in my live reaction, I was like, this has to be a shadow drop. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense because this doesn't seem quite remarkable at all. But again, I personally didn't care by that. But here's why it's cooked. Okay, so now we have all of this background information on like the disappearance and lack of marketing and lack of public support. I know it's kind of saturated talking. That's despite it coming out in just 2014, has been used over and over. It's like, look at Conquest, that's Conquest, that's Conquest. But it was such a high-profile failure that it's historic. It is going to be referenced for years and years.
2, 1.
Time to go out there and show what you got. Smash it. Score the most kills to win the match.
Power weapon inbound.
We've fallen behind. Let's turn this around. Nice work.
New power weapon in the arena. Double kill. Guardian Angel.
This is Steve Downs, voice of Master Chief and Sierra 117. Listening to podcast. Locked, the world's #1 Xbox podcast. Now,
Oh,
Master Chief, out.
Xbox Show episode 723. Finishing this bad boy on January 15th, 2025. Again, 21st,
Double kill.
premiere on the 14th. So
Payback.
anything Xbox News
Guardian
knows now,
Angel.
that's all it needs to do between the time we record and the time we upload it. That's why you're not here to talk about it. As I said, I'm going to be here this week. My brand new friend, sir.
They're in the lead. Let's get it back.
From CBS, baby. It is, this is my first episode of the year. We're gonna start strong, you know what I'm saying? I'm bummed that I did miss last week. I know, so very happy episode. Going to at least one side.
We're ahead now. Keep up the pace.
Yeah, it's tragic to see titans in the industry, pass away, and it's been a lot of reflection as the new year starts as well. But as we go into the new year, and we really think about like, oh, what are we doing? What's this year about? What do I actually value? I think it was like a shock to the system, and then so
Double kill.
I was like, took a breath, took a step back. I listened back to the last week's episode. If you haven't listened to it, definitely give it a listen. So in a weird way, I feel maybe sometimes when I feel like it's, I'm not getting any younger as well. And so when you see the industry kind of move on as well, it's like, oh, I really need to like, I feel like I need to have a foothold in my own small way. Like I want to enjoy things more. I want to, when good things happen, want to kind of embrace the good things when they happen, and enjoy them while they are here.
Power weapon inbound.
That is the energy that I'm bringing into 2026. Or at least I'm going to try. See how long that can last. But yeah, I think that's just the scenario of the show that's out there. Not every day's going to be great. Not every day is going to be
New power weapon in the arena.
But when good things happen, we try to embrace them. Well said, it's the day. Yeah, well said. In fact, not for that, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody that left a nice comment. So I scroll through, sometimes I read the comments, and that was one where I had to read them to make sure that nobody was saying anything.
Halfway there.
Halfway to the scoring threshold.
So, thank you to everybody that took the time to listen or watch last week. And then those people that also appreciate that as well.
Double kill.
Yes, Michael, I'm sorry. I was at CES and I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but I was recording something about on the show floor, TCL at CES. If you're listening, shouts out to you, man. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but there was an unlocked listener who was watching me about recording something, and I was like, oh, like, what's up, man? Like, you have a question or anything? He's like, Michael, podcasts, watching videos here on you and Brian Moran. I listen every week, so shouts out to you. We do have listeners, unlocked listeners out in the wild, even at the CES show floor, so shouts out to you. I'm sorry I forgot your name. I'll remember it next time I mention. But if you're in the comments, leave a comment. Shouts out to you. Love it. Love it. Next week,
Double chill.
We're going to be here live for the Xbox, the double
in the lead. Let's get it back.
5 minutes remaining. Power weapon inbound.
Little man, where you at?
Power weapon in the arena. Power weapon inbound.
They're in the lead. Let's get it back.
Power weapon in the arena. Payback. Match almost over.
They're close to the scoring limit. We have to stop them.
So I expect we will learn the release date, the specific release date, and as I think that this again, as I was saying, this game is fast. This game we are in the early part of the year.
5 kills to go.
They've already got touched up with the
Double kill.
It's Horizon 6. They're going to obviously run here. So that's what I think the release date. And then FIFA, that's the one. I mean, if
You lost.
You win.
Little man.
Day wasn't our day.
Which game do you want to see more of at the Developer Direct? This is genuinely number one on my list. How about you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thought, like, it's one of those things we've been hearing about a new Fable for so long that it always feels so out of reach. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see it when it's actually ready. Like, it's one of those things. Like, it never really felt tangible. So the fact that we are going to see more is an achievement in and of itself. But when it comes to gameplay, features, how big this game is, how does it move from moment to moment? If we're gonna see those things, like, that excites me, because the thought extrapolating what the core values of what Fable games are into 2026, if they can really get it right, if this is getting the love and care that you kind of want out of a big name AAA game, taking the ideas of the original Fables into 2026, like, that is really exciting, especially in a landscape where RPGs have evolved massively. You know, we've had things like The Witcher, you know, Persona. We've had all these franchises have exploded and become such phenomenal that Fable comes back in, like, hey, we were out here doing, like, reactive gameplay and all these other things, like, back in the day. And so Playground can really nail those core tenets of the franchise in a modern sense. I don't know, man. This is, the more I think about it, the more this is probably the game that I'm looking forward to most in 2026. Game that comes out in 2026. Yeah. Yes, I mean, they delayed it from fall of 25 into sometime in 26. I've always assumed that meant the fall, but then, of course, GTA moved from May into November, and so, yeah, I'm with you. Like, I do wonder if that means that Microsoft's still going to be able to get Fable out, honestly, ahead of sure, November, or if they're going to kick it to spring, or, you know, some early to spring 2027. Like, now, I don't think we can rule that out, because they're trying to relaunch this potentially huge franchise for them. They're not going to put it out anywhere near Red Dead. That would be franchise suicide. And also, how many tens of millions of dollars has Microsoft spent developing this new Fable for the last, whatever it is now, 6-7 years, something like that, maybe even 8. Yeah, they're not going to go near November. So the question is it September?
King of the Hill.
Or February,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, you got this. Stand on the hill to capture it and score points.
Hill move. Power weapon inbound.
Suggest we would make some predictions, just one or two. We don't have to do the usual round robin, three per person thing. But they just we
New
already know.
power weapon in the arena.
We've been about this developer bracket part. It's not a surprise. It's the dark. There will at least be one or two that we know. As I said, that both Playgrounds games, Forza Horizon 6 and Halo will be there. And we also know that the new one from Game Freak, Beast of Reincarnation, is a big
Hill contested.
Just one or two thoughts on
Right.
what you predict will also be at this developer direct next week.
If your side hustle is starting to make real money, it's time to make it official with it. People get super right. My husband and I were holding our non-alcoholic bottle shop. We were still working from home. Now it's nice. We can try to share our business. Things got real. Making payments.
Hill contested.
Fuck.
Use legal do. They made it super simple to launch.
Everybody's saying hello. I love it. It's going to be hard to keep up on the chat tonight. So like I said, we've got a lot of people here, so we will keep up as much as we can. We appreciate all of you being here. So we're actually going to start this off at number 10. Tonight, it was great meeting you yesterday, Ken. Oh, thanks, Brian.
Hill
Nice to meet you, man.
move.
Thank you. Grandpa Ken. Yep, that's me. I turned 40 on Saturday, and now I'm Social Security. But the early bird breakfast seems a whole lot later in the day now that I'm 40. I don't know how that happened, but thank you guys. Ryan, happy belated birthday to you, and Cody, happy belated birthday to you as well.
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday. Lots of January.
Fuck.
So he's dead. Yeah, that's exactly it. Hey, Mount Rushmore for YouTube to be even in the same conversation is amazing. So
Hill moving.
January is notorious as being a dumping ground of film. Loads of film. So that was actually pretty decent. We had a lot of fun with that. And she was like, maybe we could do a top 10 January thing for it. I was like, holy shit, that's genius, but I bet I won't find very many. We might have to make this a top 4 video. So once I started doing research, it actually was pretty easy to find 10. So coming in at is the last key. I think that
Red Noodles.
I'm not the biggest fan of this movie. I think that this movie is amazing in the sense that
Noodles.
it's the chin in the Insidious franchise. And this movie does have redeeming qualities.
Noodles. Come here.
This movie, though, is when the twist of you think that they're talking to
Nearing scoring limit.
Close to the scoring limit, we have to stop
the whole time. That's one of those scary moments.
You get a chance for payback.
It's just incredible. Has an incredible
Hill
cast
move.
to it.
Noodles.
I just not think it's been
Noodles.
just my
Power weapon inbound.
in my opinion, and I know I have different opinions here even in this panel, this is my least favorite in the Insidious franchise. And it's your franchise was doing a really, really good job. So,
New power weapon in the arena.
Yes, Cody, I have this below the red door. So, yeah, so,
We are so back. You lost.
Keep your head up. Next time it's our turn.
Doodles. Doodles. Come here. Come here.
We had watched it.
Come here.
You know, like this, we watched it back then.
My list that we literally watched 9 years ago today. It came up across my timeline.
No.
Come here. Doodles. Come here. There you go. Good girl.
Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the member content. Thank you very, very much.
I haven't seen Harkness Falls since it came out, but I always remember I rented it and I was watching it at night. And my dad came out in the living room and I was like maybe a third of the way through it. He said, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's like a tooth fairy demon, and like if you go into the light, she takes you." And he just looked at me and he goes, "That sounds fun."
He's like, "I'm sorry I came out to that, so I'm going back to bed."
Right.
So what about you, Kylie? What's number 10 for you?
My number 10. This was tough. Because I did have a couple honorable mentions to All a Good Night. It's a stupid 1980s slasher. We Buried the Dead. I didn't think was horrible. And then Scanners, Dave Cronenberg. But my number 10 is actually Megan. I thought I was really a fan of this movie.
Team Deathmatch starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's bring home the victory. Get the most kills and bring home the win.
Power weapon inbound.
We pulled into the lead.
Building up to more bloodshed, and it didn't happen. It's a little generic for me, but
On the board.
New power weapon in the arena.
There's like 2 seconds extended in one scene where we see blood splatter on the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's time to go big and go home. Because Miniature Max, how much everybody's been talking about. By combining the Miniature and the Dollar Bill, Miniature Max provides every day. So keep it simple and make it.
Doodles, what are you doing?
Megan 3, or do you think 2 killed it?
We had a chance of getting a Megan 3, I honestly did. And then we completely shut down Soulmate. I was like, yeah, you know.
Hey,
yeah, any chance of Megan 3. I'm not sure how to interpret that. They get some people that's it. Exactly. It's not they think that sucks. Because I think a year ago,
Power weapon inbound. Halfway there.
Keep up the pressure. We're halfway to the 4th threshold.
Power weapon inbound. New power weapon in the arena.
It's got to make sense. I don't want to do another movie just for the idea of doing another movie. Give me something that's going to work. Like, I don't want to see a bunch of offshoot Megans running around. And, you know, give it something that makes sense. And I think I would be okay with that. Yeah. I think there was a bunch of Megans running around.
Avenger! Double kill!
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to keep going a Chucky movie, you know? Like, I don't know. That's a whole conversation for another day.
Mission Impossible, though. Like, figure it out. Like, Mission Impossible, I guess Terminator's the obvious other one, but I was like, you know what, that's fine. We can do plot action, like, Megan Jurassic Park, and giant animatronic Megans or something. I'm really good with all that stupid shit.
I do gotta get some love for this. So that's another great down movie called The Killer Song.
Yeah.
See, maybe I should just learn to shut the fuck up, because now it's, imagine an army of Megans. I like to call them Megan. Make it happen. Like, shit. Like, you know, so we went through that. What's your number 10?
The people on the stairs up in January.
Alright, number 10, we're gonna go with virus.
I was trying to fight my friend.
Victory is close.
You're almost there. You've got this. It's years, so maybe it's not good. But I remember liking this a lot as a kid. We had it on VHS. Really it's not.
5 minutes remaining.
Cyborg, extraterrestrial versus like a ship with Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Sutherland, and it like merges people's body parts with the machines. So when I saw that, it was almost like an honorable mention. Like you, I'm getting a shout out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. You see Multimedia? Sam. Three things from live.
Power weapon inbound. 5 kills to go.
So we're telling me there's a chance. Hopefully Megan sticks to her aspect more of the sci-fi stuff. Exactly.
New power weapon in the arena. 3 kills to go.
Enough dumb, schlocky fan fiction, but it's your choice, cutting out the majority of horror. Give me
power weapon inbound.
The choice was baffling.
Yeah. Like you said, they had a good time. They had fun. So I did love that. I love this. Just give me a sequel to Child's Play 2019. Please give me everything.
New power weapon in the arena.
Blumhouse is taking notes right now. I just want to say, Cody, thank you so much.
Victorious!
Absolute cynic! So they took notes!
People in the team on remember. Thank you. You did an amazing job. And we got the motivation of the night, guys. You know what that means. Maybe, hopefully, know where to go. Holy shit, it's going. Oh, no, there it is. I started working in a barbershop and realized insurance. This is not what could I go. I'm going to take the time right then. Anytime something comes up, I cover the.
Thank you guys. Leanna's here. I was about to freak out. I was like, did they just like delete it? Morgan Killer Dow over Megan 1 and 2. Guys, stop. Getting that love. I saw Virus in theater when it first came out. Have not seen it since. Would love to give it a rewatch. Hell yeah. I need to watch this movie. Megan 2.0 is my third favorite movie of all time. Hell yeah. Tony, are you going to do a 2026 prediction tier list video?
Yeah, probably. I'm definitely late on it, but yes, most likely.
Okay. Well, it'll be there.
Domination. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is what we trained for. Capture and defend the zones to score. Let's dominate them.
Power weapon inbound.
I remember that in Sinister is what they were going to call it. I remember that. I was just like, damn it, that would have been so dope to see. It'd be bittersweet to get a Sinister 3 now with the
We're
loss
taking
of
aim.
James Ransome. Like, you know, it'd be like...
Be secure. New power weapon in the arena.
You can't recast empty zones so obviously, and then just taking him out would be stupid. So, it's a huge bummer to me at least. Have any of you ever been to Screen X Cinema? There's an additional Cataract Screen store, right? No. That would be like amazing.
See lost.
Opponent just got a zone.
This would be a coach I don't play. So number 9.
My number 9 is
See secured.
I liked how they took a lot of the original ideas and made it their own. We still had like the love triangle and you didn't know who was the killer and
Opponent is taking B.
it was gory enough.
Be lost.
No, 2009.
2009.
What about you, Kylie? What's your number 9?
I'm a little worried our lists might end up looking the same. But my number 9 is actually Presence. I'm sure I'm alone on this one.
Be secured.
But it was the Steven Soderbergh kind of experimental film that came out last year. Something about it worked for me. Like I was just felt by this family. They felt real to me, so I felt invested in their drama, and I was thrown for a loop by the ending of the movie. Mostly because like it didn't really make sense.
Halfway
but
there.
So
We're halfway to winning this thing.
Nice
Nice job.
It was really short, and it's kind of hard to cross a good, 80-minute horror movie these days. I feel like, or I don't know, maybe
Be
so.
lost.
But, yeah, I found myself kind of alone in enjoying that one last year.
It's so much of that. No, you go ahead.
That was one that, like, when I saw it in theaters, I was kind of like, yeah, I was kind of solid on if the ending works or not. And then, like, by the end of the year, that really ended up standing out quite a bit.
Power weapon inbound.
See, I just think that,
Be secured.
We're scoring in 3 zones.
I felt like the two experimental films where the
New
experiment
power
actually
weapon in
worked.
the arena.
It's to me.
I love when, I thought that way, I haven't seen Presence, but when we saw Good Boy, it felt like that movie it flew by, because it had a shorter run time, but it kept you invested enough, so I was like, oh shit, this movie's over? Like, really? And I feel like that now makes your theater watch, your cinema watch that much more enjoyable when I'm sitting there for 3.5 hours, looking at the clock.
We're taking A.
Something.
Power weapon inbound.
Mine's going to be Megan. This is one a lot like...
A
I said,
secured.
like, I'm not, it was definitely... Maybe if I was
Victory is close.
We're almost there. You got this.
New power weapon in the arena.
I really got hurt by the whole they can use your teams and get on TikTok and they're going to tease rated like that. It's not really rated on that kind of but most of my
We're taking C.
the fact that they youngest helps and this is really up and I have fun. Like even Megan can point out I'm probably
C secure.
on myself about it purpose. I was kind of surprised that see, and I think that as a parent, really, really matter. You know, I think that's why I have a soft spot for Tara. Because
Victorious.
Incredible win. Way to bring up the victory.
It's really helpful. Just watching her reactions, how much she loves it.
You almost are jealous. Like, I think that
Trust me, those videos, they'll let you do it. You will only know about this like that. Tell me what you watch with your kids, you see that getting broken up of it. It does nice dirt with it. I never know it is mom. I love Jessica Chastain. I love the idea of this movie with Feral Foods and the evil mom. I love Jessica Chastain. It's a good congregation. And I remember rumors for years and years they were going to do a sequel, but kind of put on the back burner after that. Yeah, right. So it's cool. I love Welcome to Derry. I love the theatrical release.
Match with a local TurboTax expert at our new in-person locations. They're specialized in your unique tax situation. They can file your taxes for you and keep you updated
I didn't see the poster. I didn't see the trailer. I do think that makes a difference, even though the movie's very good, even knowing that. But
I just thought it was such a fun blend where there's a lot of really good comedy, really fun characters.
Free for all.
Great to go dark and beautiful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Back to bring home the win. They're pulling ahead. Try to stop them.
Power weapon inbound.
So yeah, I really love that one.
New power weapon in the arena.
Youngest parts.
Good kill. Falling behind it. Turn this around.
Your thoughts on the housemaid?
I haven't seen it yet. It, unfortunately, because we were traveling for like 8 days over the holidays, we was having to like catch up on work and pre-production. So it just unfortunately was a little rare for me. But hearing like when you talk about it, especially seeing other positive reactions, I really want to check it out.
I loved it. I know that Ashley did too. I was shocked. I gave it a see it like it was just my wife's birthday. I guess we'll see this fucking Paul Feig thing. And I'm not really Paul Feig.
Close call.
Again, to go see it, so you can see it a second time. She never does that.
That was her. It was that damn good. I'm very excited they already announced the sequel. So they probably won't have the ones for the first, but they have a first. So, alright guys, we are on to number 1. The cream of the crop of January horror films for us. Let's start with you, my love. What's your number 2?
I think this is one of probably my favorite franchise.
Payback.
I think about like daily. I'm in elevators all the time, and I think about like I'm curling my hair. Like if I'm in an elevator with a bunch of equipment and stuff, like it freaks me out. Like
make sure there's no books around.
Yeah, and my hair get taken off. Like that was.
You get scalped in the elevator.
And I feel like that in elevators. And they think I'm crazy, but and the log chart obviously like it's one of my fears, and I really enjoy this.
Great choice.
Power weapon inbound.
It's also kind of destination too. With Final Destination Bloodlines, I don't have to like do another rewatch to decide.
New power weapon in the arena.
Bloodlines that has like a little more unique twist on the formula, which is surprising. Like in retrospect, that it's only the second of the franchise doing that. And yeah, that's definitely some of my favorite sequences of all time. Like the luckiest to the unluckiest, I don't know how much there is to say. It's just
which is, I agree. I had it in my top 3. So, why don't you go to the number 1?
Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for not getting to that very well. So that would have made my top 3, but this is Marvelous. That was actually the first movie I just typed in like horror movies that were released in January, and that came out. I was like, all right, it's one of my favorites of all time.
characters. I love the script. I love that huge twist.
Power weapon inbound.
For what you were saying earlier, Riley, I actually watched this with my wife a few years ago, and specifically on Power's out, just so I could finally see some of the reaction. So we're watching half of the movie.
New power weapon in the arena.
What the fuck? It's one of my all-time favorite theater experience memories too. Which I was only 6 when this movie came out. My dad did not realize how adult it was going to be. He just said, "Oh, action vampire movie, you like it all."
Take a breath. You'll respawn stronger than ever.
It's about right for me. Legal paperwork.
5 minutes remaining.
They filed our LLC. And our business today.
Nearing scoring limit.
They're closing in on the win. Don't let them get there.
So back.
Take it off. Come back stronger.
So back. Defeated.
They got us this time, but we'll be ready next match.
Let's see. So I rewrote. I'm gonna show you guys a song I rewrote. I hate how simpy most music is. When I Was Your Man. So I rewrote. Sometimes for fun, I'll rewrite synth songs. I will rewrite synth songs. Yeah, here we go. This is same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. And our friends talk about you, does it just tear me down? 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like ooh. Too dumb to realize that I don't need no flowers. People that haven't seen me from the beginning heard of a women one. I'm like, and even I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, you indirectly were paid by women because they sold software to what do you call it? They sold software to like plumbers and that kind of thing. And I'm like, who hires plumbers? You know, women. I was thinking about how the debate was almost proving us right. Because really, I lost the debate, right? And I did suck, but she also sucked. Nobody was good. If you watch the men's debate, there's like little pauses. They're like going back and forth. And the women, I'm like, even when we try to beat the stereotypes, we are the stereotypes. Women say a lot of stupid things, but men only say stupid things like money can't buy happiness. I actually agree with that statement. Money cannot buy happiness. And the reason is because money, there is nothing worse than a napkin. I'm actually going to
Time for Team Deathmatch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Yombo. Don't waste it. Get the most kills to bring home the win. We just pulled ahead. Don't stop now.
Power weapon inbound.
On the board.
Double kill. Triple kill. New power weapon in the arena.
We followed behind. Turn it around.
I actually wanted to go through first before we get into the monologue, which is about that. I wanted to go through a few stats that were very deceptive during the debate. I wanted to go through a few, while everyone came at me, even though I asked to have it submitted ahead of time, which is fine. I asked. And while they came at me, stats were incorrect. They say it on stage, but how am I supposed to check?
Double kill.
Which one? Which? I'll give you the final monologue first.
Payback.
And then you said monologue first, and then at the end we can go through more stats. Alright. Let's talk about Natty. Let's talk. I'm gonna get a little distracted with chat, and I do want to stay on topic. I lost because I wasn't my own mental point of origin, probably. After the monologue started. I don't care. Okay. So, someone in the chat said that money cannot buy, and that men only say stupid things like money can't buy happiness. Replay my divorce documentary. We're gonna play. Hold on. Got crashed out on stage.
Casualty confirmed. That's why they invented respawns.
This one's kind of an L for me. I am a bit embarrassed, but it just is what it is. I was thinking about
Power weapon inbound.
but she proved why men don't want to be weird. Well,
New power weapon in the arena.
there's a lot of rich men in prison fighting money. And so, what's happening is women keep proving the red pill right, and men don't even have to argue it. Me, I'm like the DEI hot, in a way. I mean, you guys you say it's not just DEI, but there's so many men that are smarter than me, better than me, more intelligent. But I don't believe that. Because when I heard this information, it really made everything in my life that I'd seen my entire life make sense.
When you get knocked down,
So
you get up.
Like every girl I knew growing up,
Nearing scoring limit.
that was crazy.
Heads up, the opposing team is closing in on the scoring threshold.
And he was deployed on to it. When she was 16, I mean, all the lines she heard growing up about her father, he comes back from deployment. She's like, he's pretty cool.
We are so fast. Remaining. Halfway there.
Way to the win.
You lost.
It's only one match. We'll learn from this and come back stronger.
Stop talking about it, but do you know what? So many just moments where she really feels herself, right? Where nervous or dumb or whatever, but she feels. I think she felt about what she feels about men. That was really nice. But look at their actions, even what they say in the press. Right? And then just naturally are going to make the decision. So I actually don't think men are necessarily afraid of getting married and getting divorced, right? I think most men can deal with a divorce and recover. It's not even necessarily about the money. Because their wives' spending habits. But what men do fear in marriage is being trapped in a sexless marriage with a nagging, bitchy wife that talks to them the way that Anna spoke to me. And so it's really interesting because, you know, she's going to say she won, and she did, right? And do the victory lap. But because she was a bitch, she proved why men don't want to get married. Because she nagged, because she used shaming, guilt, insulted me, need to be right. Then, on top of that, she embarrassed her husband publicly. She said that I was responsible for what she said. I'm like, I didn't make you say that, man. She called she implied her husband was a couch surfing bum when she met him. She could have said former professional athlete. She's a couch surfing bum. And is so out of touch that she doesn't see the problem with that. And, you know, again, men aren't going to say anything. They just watch and silently make decisions. So let me play this compilation. Let's see. We're gonna. If she proved your point, you won. Look, I don't really care if I won or lost. And because that doesn't really matter, right? It matters. I just want to know what's true. I don't have an ego in this, right? I really don't. I don't need to be right. I want to know what's correct. And that's really the point of my whole platform is growing up. All these commentators just confuse you. And I'm going to show how they manipulate the statistics. Because I couldn't believe how much she manipulated her stats to have the ego to yell at me. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is incredible. This is incredible. All right. Now, you guys can watch this and see. This is the type of nagging, and this is the term that they makes men not want to get married? You're Miss Baker.
Anyway, next. You said it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, especially coming from a girl who grew up in an affluent situation with incredibly wealthy parents. You don't know anything about struggling economically,
And it's like you do. You're a podcast talker. You know what I mean? Sorry. Okay.
or financially.
You're not gonna be able to die. People were trolling me. They're like, girls used to the mute button. What women do is they scream louder than you, and then whoever screams it. That's how they win. They scream louder. And that's how marriage is.
She's a single mother who decided to stay home and raise her children instead of work, that she doesn't deserve a penny to raise her kids after divorce is the most privileged piece of shit thing to say.
You see me, I'm like standing there like this. Are you saying men should never get married? How would a man know if his girl is safe to marry and won't steal his money? And so what happens? He doesn't. It's up to the man. And by the way, I am so proud of my background. I am so proud of my father. There is nothing this woman could say to me to make me feel bad about where I come from. And look, and I'm sitting there. And here's the thing. The women, because women are bitches, right? They clip this because they don't like me. They think they won. Because they want to see someone scream at me, right? Because they can't stand me. So this is very exciting. Which is fine. I understand. I do understand that. But again, you're showing, because men aren't stupid, right? They know you can't necessarily turn that off.
I'll see y'all later.